I'm afraid that if I let you see the real me, you might not like what you find. I fear that if I open up, you might not stay long enough to make it worth the risk. The thought of letting you in makes my heart race, but the thought of keeping you out makes me feel even more alone. I don't know how to find balance between wanting to be close to you and wanting to protect my heart. Every part of me is screaming to hold on to you, but my fear tells me it's safer to let go. I want to trust in the possibility of love, but my past keeps reminding me of the heartaches I'm not sure I can endure again. I'm scared to fall for you, but I can't deny the way you make my heart feel like it's finally alive again. I want to let you into my world, but my fear of losing myself in the process holds me back. Every time you get close, I want to run and hide, but at the same time, I can't stand the thought of being without you. I don't know if I'm ready to give you my heart, but I can't stop wanting to. I want to love you without reservation, but my heart is still holding on to the scars from the past. Letting you into my life feels like an invitation to something beautiful, but it also feels like an open door to pain. I crave the warmth of your love, but I fear that I'll lose my identity in the process of giving it all away. I'm afraid that if I let you in, I won't know how to find my way back if it all falls apart. The thought of being vulnerable with you terrifies me, but the thought of being without you is even more frightening. I want to let go of my fears and let you in, but a part of me still clings to the safety of keeping you at arm's length. I want to embrace what we could be, but I'm scared that it might slip away before I'm ready to hold on. There's a part of me that yearns for you, and another part that wants to hide, afraid of what you might see. I fear the moment I let you in, I might not know how to let go if things go wrong. I crave the safety of your love, but the idea of being vulnerable with you feels like walking on a tightrope. I want to build something with you, but I can't shake the fear that I'll be left standing alone when it's all over. The more I try to distance myself, the more I find myself wanting to fall into the comfort of your arms. I want to trust that we can make it, but my heart is full of doubts I can't shake. It's so hard to let you in when I'm still holding on to the parts of me that are afraid of losing control. I want to let you in, but I'm scared of being hurt again. Yet I can't deny the way you make me feel safe when you're near. Letting you close means facing parts of myself I've kept hidden, but it also feels like a chance to finally heal. I want to open up to you, but I fear that once I do, I won't be able to protect my heart anymore. I crave your touch, but I'm terrified of what might happen if I let myself fall too deeply. Every time I want to pull away, I can't help but yearn for the warmth and understanding you offer. There's a battle between keeping my distance and wanting to be enveloped in the love that feels so real. I fear that by letting you in, I'll expose all my fears and insecurities. But at the same time, I want you to see all of me. I want to build a future with you, but I'm scared of giving up the control I have over my heart. You make me want to trust again, but every instinct in me is warning me to be careful. I'm drawn to you in ways I can't explain, yet part of me wants to keep running in the opposite direction. The thought of letting you see my brokenness terrifies me, but a part of me hopes you'll love me anyway. I want to allow myself to love you without hesitation, but my fear keeps pulling me back from truly embracing it. I want to fall for you completely, but the fear of vulnerability holds me back every time I get too close. It feels like I'm standing at the edge of something beautiful. But my fear tells me to stay where it's safe. Letting you in would mean exposing the wounds I've kept hidden for so long. Yet I want to trust that you won't walk away. I want to be honest with you about what I feel. But there's a part of me that's afraid of being rejected. I long for your love, but I fear what might happen if I let my guard down completely. I don't know how to love without fear, but every time you smile, I wish I could find a way to make it happen. I want to share my world with you, but I'm scared that I might lose myself in the process. It's so hard to decide whether to hold on or let go, but I know that either choice means taking a risk. I want you close, but every time I let my walls down, I feel the sting of past wounds. I'm afraid that if I open my heart to you, I'll be left alone with the pieces I can't seem to put together. The more I want to trust you, the more my mind tells me to be careful, to keep my distance and protect myself. My heart tells me to trust, but my fear keeps me on guard. I don't know how to bridge the distance between wanting you close and needing space. I'm torn between holding on and letting go, each moment feeling like I'm dancing between love and self-preservation. The more I pull away, the more I crave your presence. It's a battle between vulnerability and protection that I don't know how to win. I want to open up, but the fear of getting hurt keeps me locked in a cage of uncertainty. Letting you in feels like stepping into the unknown, but keeping you out feels like a slow death inside. I don't know how to trust without losing myself, but I can't seem to find peace without you. My heart beats faster when you're near, but so does the fear of losing control. Every time I think I'm ready to let you in, my mind floods with 1,000 reasons to hold back. The desire for closeness battles with the urge to protect myself from more heartache. I want to let you in, but I can't risk the possibility of opening myself to pain again. There's a constant tug of war in my chest, wanting to be close, yet fearing the consequences of letting someone else see the real me. I crave connection, but the thought of becoming vulnerable feels like too much to bear. I fear that if I let you in, I'll lose a piece of myself. But at the same time, I can't stand feeling this empty without you. The walls around my heart are high, but my longing for you makes me want to tear them down. If only I knew how to do it without losing myself. I've built walls to protect myself, but I'm starting to realize they've also been keeping the love I need at bay. It feels like I'm caught between two worlds, one where I protect myself from hurt, and one where I open up to the possibility of love. Letting you into my world feels like an invitation to chaos, but staying away feels like a kind of loneliness I can't bear. I want to be open, but there's a fear that holding onto my distance might keep me safe from heartbreak. It's a quiet war inside me. One side wants to love freely, and the other is terrified of the hurt that comes with it. My heart wants to run towards you, but my mind is full of caution, pulling me back. The thought of you leaving me scares me, but the thought of letting you in and being vulnerable scares me even more. I don't know if I'm ready for the kind of love you offer, but I can't stop longing for it. Every time I get close to you, my heart races, but my mind holds me back, whispering warnings of past wounds. I want you to see me, but I'm afraid that if you do, you'll see all my broken pieces and walk away. I long for your presence, but I fear that it might open doors to emotions I'm not sure I'm ready to face. The thought of you leaving me breaks me, but the thought of giving myself completely to you feels like a leap into the unknown. I'm scared that if I let you in, you'll see the parts of me that I'm still trying to figure out, and you won't like them. I want to be close to you, but it's so much easier to stay in the safe, familiar distance I've built around myself. I'm afraid to get too close because I know that once I do, I won't know how to let go if you decide to leave. There's a battle within me. One side wants to love and be loved, but the other side is too afraid to be vulnerable again. You make me want to take risks, but my heart is still haunted by past wounds that tell me to play it safe. I'm caught between wanting to be open and honest with you, but also wanting to protect myself from the possibility of rejection. I want you to understand me, but I'm afraid that if you do, I'll lose the part of me that I hold most dear. I don't know how to open my heart without feeling like I'm giving away a piece of my soul that I can never get back. The more I try to push you away, the more I feel like I'm pushing away the only thing that could make me whole. I want to trust you, but I can't shake the feeling that trusting someone else might break me in ways I can't predict. Letting you in feels like a risk I'm not sure I'm ready to take, but keeping you out feels like a loss I can't afford. I want to let you close, but there's a voice in my head reminding me that I've been hurt before. Every part of me wants to open up to you, but the fear of losing myself in the process holds me back. The closer you get, the more my heart wants to push you away. It's a struggle I don't know how to overcome. I'm afraid of loving you completely because I fear the moment when you might decide you no longer want me. I long for the comfort of your presence, but I fear what might happen when I let you too close. Every time you reach out, my heart aches with a mix of longing and fear of what might come next. I want to let you in, but I can't let go of the walls I've built to protect myself from the hurt of the past.